All right, let's see where we are. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I need to refresh this. I'm starting out with my camera facing down because I have like 2 seconds. I have to do a really quick transfer, a really quick, I can speak really quick, really quick. I have to be very quick about it. Yes. My day got the better of me in a good way. My son was here and his wife, and I had my show, my workshop last night, which was so much fun. It really was a lot of fun. And what a fun bunch of women we were. We really had a good time. It was a small group, but it was a lot of fun. And we're going to do another one. I'm so excited. We're going to do another one, and it's going to be a patriotic theme. So that's going to be fun. Okay, so I'm sending this out here. And I say it's going to be a short one. We'll see. We'll see. I say it's short and then, you know, an hour later. But I have this really cute project. So I'm very excited to do a cute project. That makes me happy to do that. Okay, click here for more. Oh, all you see is my arm. Oh, there's the volume again. Donna forgets the volume. Who's surprised? Raise your hand. Not me. Okay, so I need to share this. La 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 la. I have a banner that I'm going to do. So am I in my group or on my page? I'm on my page. Okay, just making sure, because at first when I'm doing this here, it looks like I am on my page. Oh, because I have to change how I'm sharing it. All right. Facebook allows you, if you have a business page, Facebook allows you to choose how you are going to share, who you're going to share your a post or a video as. So if you're choosing to share it as your business page and you go to share it, it's not going to let you share it onto your personal timeline. So you have to go ahead and change who you are as sharing. So I forgot about that. I need to do that. Making a... Okay, here we go. All right, I don't know how to spell inspiration apparently. Let's fix that. La la la. Okay, that's done. Okay. Copy and paste. Can you guys hear me when I'm clicking away? Even though I have the volume down on my end, I'm kind of thinking that you still hear it. Clickety click, click, click. I rarely ever listen to myself when I do videos because I hate the way I sound. Yeah, hate the way I sound. Okay, where am I? Chalkaholics is my group. It's a fun group. I'm going to change it from VIP to like a closed group or a private group. I think it sounds better. Everybody uses VIP and it's kind of like, nah. So there we go. There's that. All right. I think we're good to go. Back over here. And this is where we are. Alrighty. So good evening, everybody. I have a really cool project here. I'm just going to send out my invitations, you know, a couple of invites just to a couple of people. If you want to stop by, go ahead and stop by. I appreciate the stopping by. You can tell I'm tired when the Brooklyn accent comes out like a little bit stronger. That's how you know that Donna is feeling a little bit tired. So there we are. There it is. All right, I'm just about done. La 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 la. We go over here. There we go. I just pretty much randomly choose people that I'm friends with. And every time I give out this caveat, any one of you out there who does not want to be invited. Hi, Joyce. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. And Cody is here. Hello, hello. If I ever invite people that don't want to be invited, just please let me know and I will be glad to remove you from my invite list. I do it because that's the way Facebook makes me play. Nothing I can do about that, but I can certainly not invite people that don't want to be invited. I totally respect that. So I had my a workshop on Saturday at Trackside Grill last night, and it was such a kick. We had so much fun. I haven't laughed that loud and long in quite a while. It was really, really fun. The women that were there were amazing. And CJ, who is the owner at Trackside, and her husband, they are so friendly and warm and down to earth. If you get to go, hi Maria, thank you. That's my banner. This is where I picked it up at the that dollar section when you walk into the red dot store, that I call it. Yeah, there's that. So last night, CJ and her husband and her kids are the sweetest things. They offered to help, so then they got to decorate a board, and we were doing the drink one, the mixed drink one. So they made with flowers, and they were so creative. One little girl, she took like a cloud and she put raindrops coming down, and it says April showers bring May flowers. It was just so cute, and it was such a pleasant time. We are excited. We're going to be doing another class there, and it's going to be patriotic. So that's going to be fun. Did you see the items? Yeah, Joyce, they came out so cute. They had so much fun. And if you ask them, like, one of the really fun things was that they made a couple of mistakes, and all we did was wash it off and do it again. Whatever I do, I love using the small basin board when we do a first project with somebody, because or any of our boutique boards, because you can just wash it off and do it over again. It really worked out nicely. You don't use a lot of paste, so it works out well. I'm pulling out some spring colors here, some bright fun colors. That's what I want to use. And where's my bucket of squeegees? Okay, here's my squeegees. All right. I do have to make this quick because we had a busy, busy weekend. My son was here. I got to post pictures of him. He was sparring in my backyard dressed like a knight, because that's what he does. It's so cool. His friends stopped by, and they were in the back, and they were all in their garb, and it was really just a fun thing to watch. He does LARPing, and he's very good at it. And I was impressed watching him. And his wife, who's amazing and supports him, she does the photography. So I often share her pictures, and they're beautiful pictures. And it's such a unique, interesting hobby to have. My husband gets to go with him next weekend. That's going to be so much fun to see those pictures. Okay, so let's see, Laura. Let's see who's here. Sounds like it was fun yesterday. I will definitely do it again. Absolutely. And who else is here? Franny is here, and Laura is here. Thank you guys for showing up. I'm so happy to have you here. So I picked up this banner. There's Clarissa. Hello, Clarissa. I guess everybody's around on a Sunday evening, right? We have the game show, Game of Thrones, that we watch on Sunday night. And so I need to be done with this and showered and ready to go because we got so distracted. Then my husband parked his truck, his work truck, and it got stuck in the front yard. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. I'm out there trying to push this car with my bad knee and my out of shape body, and I couldn't get it out. So my friend Kim's husband Mitch came and saved the day and got him out of our front yard, which now looks like it is like, I don't know, like a bear was trying to make its house digging through our front yard. Okay, here are fun colors. These are the colors. I don't know which ones I'm going to use, but I know I want to use a combination of these. And I thought how cute it would be. There are 7 little flags here. And I have our newer, it's from the summer catalog, the summer celebrations catalog. And it says, well, I have it here fuzzing already. Happiness blooms from within. All right, so this is a Chalk Couture silk screen transfer. It's sticky on the back, and wherever you see the opening, there is a silk screen in there, and that's what makes the paste glide over it nice and give you a smooth finish every time. Now, I'm working on paper, and so you really have to make sure that when you are working on paper, that your transfer is super, super fuzzed, so that when you go to peel it off the paper, it doesn't peel the paper off. It sticks nicely to the paper, and so far I've had good luck. This is a little bit treated, it's a little bit shiny there, and so I've had some good luck with that. I'm going to continue with that. So I'm going to break it up, and this says happiness blooms from within. So I'm going to do happiness a flower, blooms a flower from a flower within. Ha! It fits so perfectly. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I'm just taking this. I didn't have a chance to wash it off from yesterday. I'm just using this so that I'm going to put happiness here on the transfer, and I'm going to put it at an angle because, you know, I'm all about the angles because I could never get things straight. All right, and I'm pressing it down there, but I don't want the whole thing to stick, because I think that's kind of inviting a problem. The less that sticks on the paper, the better. You can use this. You can use the backing from this. You can use whatever. Really, that this is not going to stick to. Kat's here. Hello, Kat. Thanks for stopping by. All right, and I think I'm going to do all of the words in this. No, maybe I think I have enough to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more color. Where's my peacock green? The green is going to go nice with that. All right, so I have 7 colors, so each one can have its own color. All right, so this is the Happiness Blooms From Within. It's an A-size transfer. It's $9.99, and this is just another example of how you can break down the transfers and use them in all kinds of different ways. All right, so I am just carefully going to cover the letters here, and I'm hoping that the paper is not going to give me a hard time. I tested it before to make sure, and it seemed to work okay, but that doesn't mean anything. It could have a mind of its own. So let's see if my plan worked. Let's see. Alrighty. Okay, I'm going to hold that down, and oh, it did work. Look how cute that is. That's so, so cute. That says happiness. All right, and I'm going to do all the words first and then go back to do the flowers. Okay, and this says blooms. Every time I see the word bloom, I think of a movie that I loved to watch. It's a sad movie, but sometimes I like watching sad movies. Have you ever seen the movie Beaches? If you've ever seen the movie Beaches, I don't know, type a 1 if you've ever seen the movie Beaches. Oh, I want to make sure that doesn't stick too far. Beaches is one of my favorite sad movies. And in it, Mayim Bialik, who is now on, what show is that? The Big Bang Theory. They just filmed their last episode. I do love the Big Bang Theory. Anyway, Mayim Bialik plays Cece Bloom. And the little scene where they're at Atlantic City and she meets the friend that she has, a lifelong friend who's like a millionaire's daughter or whatever. And she's like a singer, and Lainey Kazan is her mom, and her name is Cece Bloom. So every time I see the word bloom or blooms, that is what I think of. Cece Bloom. Yes. But it is a, I don't want to go off on there. It is a fun, fun, fun movie. And sad because there's, well, if you've never seen it, anybody, I can't imagine there's somebody out there who hasn't seen it, but there is a death in the movie that's so sad. I guess that's a lot of information about the word bloom. You've seen that movie? I love that movie. I do love that movie. Okay, gotta be careful here that I don't let it stick. And it's pulling off nice. Look at that. Love blooms. Nice. That's going to be so cute. And this is small enough. I can put it on a window. I can hang it in a doorway. I can put it on the wall in a kid's room. So happiness flower, blooms flower, from. All right. Here's the word from. Let's see. That's a little off center, but I guess I'll have to live with it. It's a banner. I think we're going to be okay. All right. And I think I'm going to do green. You know how much I love those vibrant colors that we have this season. The on guard. I say it all the time. They're on vogue, and I say on guard. Like, okay, whatever. It was rainy all day today. We went out for a really nice breakfast at a restaurant that my kid likes to go to when he's here. He has his favorite restaurant. And so we go out there for breakfast, and they make really good pancakes and French toast. Not everybody can make a good French toast. French toast is made to soak up the eggs. And a lot of time people just like put the egg on the outside of the bread. Oh, have you never seen the movie Beaches, Maria? Oh, the movie Beaches is a good, good movie. Bring tissues. It's right up there with Steel Magnolias. Oh, look, I did get a little bit on there, but it wiped right off. Okay. Steel Magnolias is another movie that I like to watch, and I like to cry watching it. I'm one of those women who like to watch sad movies. I admit it. I'm going to put this here for a second so I can cover that. I like the movie Stepmom. Do you like the movie Stepmom? Again, like you're crying watching this movie. Julia Roberts and Susan Sarandon, they're amazing. I like the sappy movies. What can I say? Okay, covering that up now for the last word that says within. So, can you see it says there? Happiness blooms from, and I have to skip this one and then put within here. So, anybody do anything special this weekend? I shared about my weekend. What has people been up to? What have people been up to? We didn't make it to church this morning. We're going to a new church, which is kind of interesting. We used to go to church regularly, and then we stopped, and now we're we just happened upon this church that seemed like it would be a good fit for us. This is coral that I'm going to use. All right. Is this coral? Yes, Couture Coral. This is like one of our signature colors. Hope Floats. I don't know if I've seen Hope Floats. I'm going to have to look for that. Hope Floats. Who's in that one? I don't think I've ever seen that one. It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've ever seen it. My husband will occasionally watch sappy movies with me. We watched the movie Brooklyn. I think we watched that one together, I think. And oh my gosh, now the book Brooklyn is one of my favorite books, not just because I'm from Brooklyn, but because it takes place in an era that I like. I like the 40s and the 50s, you know, and so I liked the era. And of course, the girl, the main character, is from Ireland. There we go. Look how cute that looks. It's so, so cute. I happen to have my tub of water a little closer, but I'm not kidding you. When I put the tub of water, I was like, well, I'm only going to put half the water in it that I usually do it. Oh, Joyce, you're babysitting? Are you? Oh, Sandra Bullock is in it. Joyce, are you babysitting your grandchildren, or did you babysit your grandchildren over the weekend? I don't have that joy of being a grandma yet. Soon enough, like I said, my kids are very young. They don't need to be having kids yet. Not yet. My son is planning on moving, the one that came to visit. He's planning on moving to Michigan next year. So I'm happy for them. It's not going to be so crazy far away. It's only like 8 or 9 hours, which crazily enough, my husband, he doesn't mind driving 8 hours in a day. This weekend, they're driving 9 hours to get to a LARP adventure that they're doing this weekend. And my husband is going with my son, and he has, I can't call it a costume. I think they get annoyed if you say costume. So I'm not going to say costume. I'm going to say garb, because that's the word that he uses. He uses the word garb. Okay, so here's a flower from our spring flower set. The spring flower set is no longer for sale. It's out of stock. But there are other transfers that have lots of flowers on them. So if you look at a project like this and you want to make it, you see we don't have this big set of flowers, you can get anything that has, any transfer that has flowers with it. And the Happiness Blooms From Within actually has flowers on it. But I lost them because I got this transfer when I went to the Chalk Couture tours. Yes, it's the Chalk Couture tour, where we went down to Philly and we all hung out for a little bit, and they did it was like rah rah yay Chalk Couture, and they gave us this one for free. But when I put it in the box, the little pieces were not adhered properly to the backing, and so I lost the little pieces. Here goes my favorite color, Raspberry Sorbet. I would paint my walls this color. Okay, so let's see, Harry Comic Jr. Sandra Bullock. Oh, I'll have to, you know, I heard of that. Your Kat, you're saying your son is just over an hour away. You remember how Facebook cuts off the bottom part of my messaging down there. I don't know why, it just does. So I'm going to assume that it says that he lives about an hour away. My son now lives in Jersey City, which is about 2 hours away. And my daughter and other son live in Brooklyn. And then my fourth son is at college. Oh, look how pretty. Look how pretty that is. That's so pretty. I'm doing all the flowers the same color because I think that that is going to make it look nice. My other son, my baby, my last son, is in Vermont. He finishes up in like 2 weeks. And then he's going to do his senior year out in Prescott, Arizona. Oddly enough, his school closed. He has 1 year left and his school shut down. We were very traumatized by that. But he gets the adventure of going out to Arizona to a school with the same major. They have an agreement with the school that's closing. So it's not going to cost him any more money to go there, which is kind of nice because, you know, when you change things around, you change schools, oftentimes you lose credits. And that's really where it gets you because, you know, colleges are in it for the money and they don't care if you took your basic classes from the school that you're transferring from. Oftentimes they just won't transfer all of your credits and you end up losing credits because they want you to take the class at their school. So he is our last kid in college, and I'm not going to lie, I'm really happy about that. Because just because your kids grow up and go to college doesn't mean that you're still not, you know, financially helping them out, which is what you should do if they're in college, I think anyway. We can't pay for his college. We certainly couldn't afford to pay for 4 kids to go to college, but they got good scholarships. But, you know, we help him with gas and stuff, and he's got to come home. He moved over an hour away. And I miss my kids. I miss my kids terribly when they're not around. I really, really do. And so I rarely get to see them all together at the same spot. They live all over. They have different schedules. They have, you know, so it's kind of hard. Around the holidays, we try to all get together. We oftentimes descend upon my sister on Long Island because she's got a giant house, way bigger than my house. My house, when we bought it, my husband said, he asked me to find him a house that he could heat with a candle. And so our house is small because he knew that at some point we were going to have to take care of this house on our own. I want to put a little bit of a leafy thing here. This is a fern. I'm not quite sure if that's going to go. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that. It's a fern. I don't know if I should put the fern there or I have another. I have just like a leafy one like this. I can't decide. I think these feel like they're too big. Oh, you know what? I have this one. And this is another just a miscellaneous floral from one of the other transfers that we have. I'm glad you like it. I think it's cute. I bought a couple of these, so I have a couple of them to make because I liked them so much. And I found some wooden ones too. I've already done a couple of things on the wooden ones. I did the word dreams. Well, no, I did the word wander. And in between each letter, I put one of our adventure icons, and that came out really cute. All right, so I think I'm just going to put, I'm not even sure if I need it. I think I'm going to, you know what? I like the idea of it, but I feel like it's going to take away from it. I could be wrong. Let's see. Let's get a small one. This is the smallest one I have. I'm going to fuzz it a little. I don't like the way it looks. I'll be honest with you. I'm not really thrilled with the way this is looking to put the leaves on it. I feel like they're all too big that I pick up. So maybe this one is going to look nice. Who's here? Becky is here and Jennifer. Thank you so much. Oh, you know, I'm not even asking for hearts and loves. Please give me some checks and hearts and loves and thumbs up. That would be helpful. Thank you. I get in the zone and I forget. If you want to go ahead and send this out into the world. Oh my gosh. I am supposed to draw a name tonight and I don't have them written down. It was my first week doing it and I forgot. Oh my gosh, people, please forgive me. I promise that I'm going to get that done tomorrow. I can't believe I forgot. I need to write myself more notes. All right, I'm going to put this here. Do you think I should? You guys tell me. I don't know. I'm so hesitant to put it on because it looks so cute. I don't want to ruin it. What else do I have? Let me see. What do I have sitting over here that I can put on there? I have my book of magic. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Here we go. Okay, this is an obscure bird. I have an obscure bird. Do you know where this bird is from? This tiny little bird, I've used it so many times. It's a little bird that came with the Build-A-Snowman. And I think that they were calling it like a snowbird. How cute is that? All right, I'm going to put a bird here. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to put it in blue, so it could be like a bluebird. There we go. A bluebird. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, yeah. See, blooms. It's a little not even blooms. That's going to bother me, but It is what it is. All right, so I'm using, what is this, Cool Breeze? I can't, mountain sky? Morning sky. I don't have my glasses on, I can't see a thing. Okay, so that's morning sky, so I'm gonna put the little birdie here. And you know how it works with the smaller transfers, that I don't have to wash it off in between each transfer, as long as I'm not getting, oh, look how cute that is. As long as there's no paste that dried in there. Okay, I'm gonna put them in different, I'm gonna put them in different places. That's gonna be so cute. All right, I can't forget to put one on the beginning there. On my first one. I skipped to the first one, but I want this bird on all of them. There we go. And you see how tightly it's sticking onto this paper? It really is sticking nicely to the paper. So you really have to make sure that it's fuzzed, or what'll happen is it'll start to peel the paper off. And you really would like to avoid that. My husband's phone is ringing. It is his work phone, which inevitably means it is a wrong number because he doesn't get phone calls on his work phone on the weekends, especially on a Sunday night. So unless he is on call, which he's not, which is nice. As a matter of fact, my husband's Signard, who's here? Oh, you like it the way it is. Okay, I'm glad you like the flower the way it is, and I think that the bird adds just enough to tie it all together. I agree. I was not happy putting the leaves on there. I don't think that it was necessary. Okay, so it's, let's see, this side up, that side up, this side. Okay, it's gonna go on this side. I think that the bird is just enough. Now, I have a big order coming in, and there's going to be some of the patriotic transfers that we have, and I'm going to be doing a patriotic class at trackside again. There we go. See, I'm pulling it a little bit. I have to be careful. I pulled it at an angle. You don't want to pull your transfers at an angle because then that stretches them in the center of the, oh, they're calling back. Well, they're going to have to wait because I'm doing a live and I'm not going to call the husband in here. You don't want to pull it from the corner because it stretches them. And if it stretches in, if it stretches the silk screen area, you can't get it to go back. So that's a problem. When it stretches, the next time you go to use it, it can bleed through and then you have a ruined transfer. Okay, so boy, we hit on a lot of topics in a short time: movies and TV shows and children moving away. Okay, I'm going to put this little birdie up on top there so that it's kind of even Steven, and then we're going to be done. I told you it's going to be a fast project. I am determined to stick to my commitment of doing a live every day, unless something really causes me to not do that. Like, I don't know, if I was sick or throwing up or something. Did I just say throwing up on the air? I did, actually. Yes, I did. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, it's so springy. It's so adorable. Let me see if I can get you guys to see a good look at it all together. And then I'm going to hang it and take a picture so that you can see it all hanging up. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put my squeegees, my stack O squeegees in the water here. And look how good we are to go. So again, I have all of these colors, and these are a lot of colors. I used 7 colors. For you to go out and buy 7 jars of paste to have 7 colors is a large investment on your part. If you love Chalk Couture that much, believe me, I will not turn away a sale of 7 jars of paste. They're only $12.99 each, and they last forever. But if you purchase any transfer and you let me know that you made a purchase of a transfer, it comes up on my account. Obviously, I see when people make purchases. You reach out to me and say, hey, Donna, I just bought a transfer and I'd like to get a couple of colors. I will put together a kit. It's going to have a couple of colors and a squeegee, and it will be very, very affordable. Way less than buying a whole bunch of these pastes. And that gets a bunch of different colors in your hand, and you can see if you like it without a huge investment at first. I warn you ahead of time, Chalk Couture is addicting, and I would not be surprised if after you made your project, you went out and bought 7 jars of paste anyway. Okay. Can you guys see it? It's so, so cute. It's so cute. It says, happiness blooms from within. And that was a larger transfer, and I just used the words to decorate that. I am so happy with this cute little project. I don't know where I'm going to hang it in my house. I have a couple of places. I think I'm going to hang it on my side window. That's going to be so cute. Very summer and spring. It will go from summer into spring. Awesome sauce. All right, if you are so inclined to give me a share, I'm not going to give a hashtag today because I'm just going to say the word share. If that's what you want to do, I would appreciate that. Tomorrow, I promise I'm going to do the drawing to see. What I do is every week I try to use one transfer, make 5 projects using one transfer. All right, so come back tomorrow. You still need tomorrow afternoon, and I'll start my new week. And I give you a hashtag a day. And if you share my video, my live rather, if you share it and you come back and you give me that hashtag at the end of the week, I do a drawing to somebody to get one of the projects that I've made. This might actually be one of the projects. Who knows? I like it an awful lot, and I can make another one. You never know what it's going to be. So thank you guys for stopping by. I so appreciate the shares and the loves and the hearts and the thumbs up. And you guys have a great, great Sunday night. If you are a Game of Thrones watcher, get ready. We know that someone's going to be dying. It is inevitable. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here.